All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's been like 2 years since I've uploaded a video on YouTube. But like the title says, we're gonna talk about the Evo 10, the Evo 8, and what's, I guess, coming up in the coming weeks or soon, or what the plan is for both the cars actually, because they're not going anywhere. And if you're interested, I'll talk about where I've been the past 2 years, things that have been going on for those that are interested later on in the video. So first update on the Evo 8. So for the most part, it's pretty much in the same state it was in when I last made a video. So quick background on the Evo 8. So basically I picked it up about 2 years ago from some guy up in Flagstaff, so about 2 hours away from me. The car had been sitting, hadn't ran for a couple years, so I went up there, checked it out. Surprisingly, no major rust or anything like that. The car was complete and I got it for a really good deal. The car supposedly has a built motor. I haven't actually torn it apart to confirm myself, but I talked to the owner who owned it previous to the guy that I purchased this from, and he confirmed it. So I figured he has no reason to lie. The car's not in his possession anymore anyway. So it's got BBS wheels on it from like an Evo 9, stock interior still. It's got a aftermarket radio, a couple AM gauges in there, Evo 7 tail lights, got an FP red on it, I believe it is. Old school, ready front mount, full aftermarket exhaust. Like I said, the car didn't run when I picked it up. Also, it had transmission issues, so it wouldn't go into first or second gear. I pulled the transmission out, pulled it apart, inspected it, attempted to reassemble it. Well, I did reassemble it. I didn't really see much damage, but this was my first time ever pulling apart a transmission. Wasn't super familiar or knowledgeable about the different parts of a transmission and the synchros and so on and so forth. So after I reassembled it, it still wouldn't go in and out of gear. Long story short, I pulled the transmission back out. Hello? Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot. I need 3 quarts. Okay, where was I? Long story short, I pulled the transmission back out. I had a local Evo shop basically replace everything inside the transmission. So new synchros, replace the hubs, shift forks, and I got it back recently and it looks pretty good. So I got it chilling right here in the garage. So here soon, that's gonna actually go back in the car. And then I got a bunch of actually random parts that I actually want to replace on this car as well. But the focus initially is gonna be to get the Evo 8 on the road, because I really want to drive this car. I've had it for 2 years and I've yet to drive it more than like an inch or two out of the garage. Okay, my pride and joy, my Evo 10. As you can see, there is no transmission in the car. The transmission for that car is actually over here on the ground. The transmission is actually okay. I assumed something was wrong with the transmission. I pulled the clutch off because the clutch was slipping really bad one day. Went to go start the car back up after I put it together and it made like a weird knocking noise. Not really sure, it was all random, not really sure why that happened. I assumed that it was the transmission, so I pulled the transmission back off. That's why it's over there. Come to find out, has nothing to do with the transmission. The motor's locked up. Don't know why. It won't turn either direction, left or right, more than like a quarter of an inch. So more than likely, the motor's gotta come apart. Gotta figure out what it is. I drained the oil out of it. I didn't see any like metal shavings or anything like that, which is a good sign, I guess. So the plan is to pull the motor out of this. I got the motor lift over there. I went ahead and assembled the engine stay because I'm assuming I'm gonna have to pull the motor apart. And if I'm gonna pull the motor apart, I might as well swap out a few things at the same time to make some more power. So that's the plan with this. I got some cams for this already. So shout out to my friend Roy. I got some cams from him that are gonna go in the new motor. Assuming, well, hopefully in this motor. I'm hoping that this motor isn't like too badly damaged to where nothing is usable. But if it is what it is. I'm not gonna get rid of this car. So, but yeah, so both the cars are actually broken. Evo 8 and the Evo 10. But if you're watching this and you're not like an Evo person, don't let this deter you from getting an Evo. These were just a series of unfortunate events. I can't say that I've had a bunch of trouble with Evo 10. I haven't driven the Evo 8 to really speak on that, but I haven't really had too much trouble, in my opinion, from the Evo 10. Because both my cars are broken, I either drive, hold on, wait, let me adjust the light really quick. Either drive the wife's car, which the wife isn't here, she drives a truck, and but my friend has let me borrow his S6, his Audi S6. Really cool car, really comfortable car, and I'm grateful for it, even though that's not really like my thing. I need something that's a little more unstable. No, I'm just kidding. But because, you know, I've been irresponsible for so long, the plan is to actually get another car. It may be something American and it may be something a bit more tame, reliable, quote unquote, than than daily driving an Evo, which I've done for like the past like 9 years. So okay, so where I've been the past 2 years, for those that actually care. So for those that were with me in the beginning, they know that I have a family. I got a wife, I have children. When I stopped recording, we had twins, or they had just turned 1, and the twins were diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. So because of that, they require a bit more attention, a bit more care than probably your average toddler does. They're 3 now, by the way. I don't know if I said that. But before, when I was recording before, I had worked part-time. Shortly before I stopped recording, I ended up picking up hours. I ended up becoming full-time again. Between having a family and working more hours, I didn't have a bunch of time to upload YouTube videos, to record stuff. I was still doing car stuff, like hanging with the friends, but editing and uploading video, creating content just takes a little more time. So my schedule's been freed up a bit. I'm at home a bit more, so I have more time with the family and more time to do cool car stuff. So that's the plan for a while. For the next few years is just to do that. So it's a struggle for me, but the plan is to get organized so that way I can, get back to regular scheduled uploading on YouTube. I was doing it like once a week. Eventually, though, the plan is to do it like multiple times a week. But to help me with that, I went ahead and picked up this whiteboard really quick. So we're gonna put this up because I don't know, maybe it'll help. Step 1, or first order of business, bang homie's mom. So if you're one of the homies, be on the lookout. All right, so the file for the last part of this video got messed up, I guess, but it was just me closing out the video. So be on the lookout. So next Saturday, I'm gonna post a video of installing transmission on the Evo 8 and then going from there. If you have not yet, subscribe to the channel and also turn on notifications so that way you guys get the updates when I put out a new video. I appreciate you guys checking out this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.